Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make rice water. Now there are a couple of different ways that you can use it, but the way I tend to use it and what I'm going to be showing you today is as a pre-wash treatment. So if you want to know how to make rice water, please stick around and let's get into it.
So you want to get yourself some rice. I'm just using basmati here, but you can use any type of rice you want really. I would just suggest not using parboiled rice because it has been cooked. It would have got rid of a lot of the nutrients. We are just going to go ahead and wash the rice now, as you would when you're cooking it. We're going to be doing the same thing here. We're just wanting to get rid of any dirt, any dust or impurities, or anything that's been sprayed onto the rice as well, because we don't need that in the mixture. We are going to be letting this sit at room temperature as well. So once you've washed your rice, you are going to want to strain away the dirty water. So now that we've washed our rice, we are just going to be popping in some cold water. And the way that I like to do this is I like to get a fork and just push down on the rice. Now you do have to be patient with this because it does take a good couple of minutes to get the nutrients out. We're aiming for the water to turn cloudy so you can no longer see the rice. So studies have found that it does contain something called inositol, which is an ingredient found in rice water, and it's able to penetrate damaged hair and repair it from the inside out. It's really rich in amino acids, B vitamins, and when it's fermented, it does actually contain something called protera, which is a natural byproduct that boosts cell generation and can enhance the benefits of the plain rice water. It is known to strengthen the strands and stimulate hair growth, and it can improve hair fall. So now that your water has turned cloudy, what we are going to do is let this sit for around about 30 minutes. If you're wanting to ferment it, you can leave it overnight for 24 hours in the fridge.
So you want to get yourself a bottle. I've just got a clear one here, and pour the rice water into the bottle, or just, spill it all over the sink as I've done. You could probably use a funnel, but I didn't have one, so I've just used it this way. But most of the cloudy rice water has gone into the bottle now. And I'm using a spray bottle as well, just so it'll be much easier to distribute it onto my hair. So you want to take the spray bottle and spray it all over your hair. Start focusing on your roots, because obviously that's where your hair is going to be growing from. And I tend to just massage it into my scalp as well, as I am doing here. The way that I came across rice water actually was a year or so ago. I was experiencing a lot of hair loss. I was experiencing a really painful scalp. I've done a whole video on it, which I'll link below if you haven't already seen it. But basically the rice water massively helped with the hair loss, and helped, I don't know the science behind it, but it helped with the painful scalp. The water, I was actually living abroad, and the water was desalinated there, which means it's seawater basically pumped full of chemicals, which is not actually even safe to drink, and I was putting it on my hair. So I started using the rice water. So anyway, I've sprayed it from root to tip all over my hair now. And now that my hair is all saturated, I'm just gonna pop that into a bun on the top of my head. And I would say to leave it around about half an hour to 45 minutes before you go in the shower or the bath and wash it out. And just do your normal shampoo and conditioning routine as usual. There's just one thing that I want to mention about rice water as a bit of a disclaimer. Because it is a protein treatment, there is a theory that if you use it too often, it can cause something called protein overload, which can actually have adverse effects on your hair, because too much protein can actually lead to a lot of breakage in your hair. So what I tend to do is use it every other week. You could maybe use it every week depending on how your hair reacts to it, but I would say with me, I use the rice water and then I'll alternate. So one week I'll use that, and then the other week I'll use like an oil treatment like castor oil, marula oil, and I'll just alternate between the two. So I know there is a lot of information out there about rice water and it can be confusing, but it's, as you've seen from the video, it's very simple to make and it's been very effective in my experience. It's been used for absolutely years in Eastern culture. There are a bunch of well-known women called the Yao women who live in China. They're actually in the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest, strongest hair. I will pop a photo in just in case you're not aware of that. And just to mention, there's no greys in sight either. And they actually wash their hair in rice water. They basically submerge it in and wash it. which is not what I've done today, but that is another option once you've got your rice water. So obviously this treatment, it's not by any means a cure or anything like that. If you are experiencing hair loss, then obviously best to go see a professional, a trichologist or a doctor. But I'm just sharing my experience with you on what's worked for me, and hopefully, you know, you will have got some tips out of it, and hopefully it works for you too. So thank you very much for watching. Leave me a comment below about videos that you'd like me to make in future. And if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe and like it, because it just helps me out and supports my channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.